Alright, so today on Houston Politics, I'm going to talk about situations concerning the neighborhood of the Woodlands, which is north of Houston. If you haven't heard of the Woodlands, Texas, or if you want to learn more about the Woodlands, Texas, I have a video on the city of the Woodlands, Texas, and you can refer to that if you want. Today I'm going to talk about whether or not the Woodlands, Texas will be able to cement its high quality of planning and life. The Woodlands was dedicated by George Mitchell in 1974. He created a corporation called the Woodlands Corporation, which was an extension of a company he owned called the Mitchell Energy and Development Organization. It was an oil business, and he designed the Woodlands, and he designed in a area of dense pine trees, and in between the roads and the development he preserved the pine trees, and he built not only residential areas, but a conference center, hotels, office parks, retail malls, schools, large distribution centers, and golf courses. Anybody who's been to the Woodlands knows that today it is a very well-planned area, one of the most well-planned areas in America. I would say it's definite that it's the most well-planned neighborhoods in Texas. And the Woodlands was acquired on January 31st, 1997. by a joint partnership between Morgan Stanley and Crescent Real Estate Equities. Ever since then, people of the Woodlands have been uneasy about whether or not we will be able to keep our good urban planning, or whether we will disintegrate into more of a urban Houston-like an environment. I'm here to lay out why I think that the Woodlands will survive, why I think that the Woodlands will retain its well-planned nature, and that residents of the Woodlands and George Mitchell himself have little to worry about. In 2007, two state legislatures representing Woodlands voters, Senator Tommy Williams, State Senator Tommy Williams, and State Representative Robert Eisler, created and passed two bills in the 2007 legislature. This created what is called the Woodlands Township. The Woodlands Township is established by property and sales taxes and has various duties in the area, and essentially what they do is they preserve our urban planning, and they also happen to manage the fire department. The rest of the Woodlands is managed by Montgomery County, but there was also a deal made with the City of Houston and the City of Conroe that the Woodlands will contribute to projects of regional and mutual benefits, such as better access to the Houston Medical Center or extending the Hardy Toll Road, and in exchange for those cities will release the Woodlands from possible annexation. So we have elected officials in the township who are preserving our good urban planning. The Woodlands Township has a Development Standards Committee, which has the responsibility to adopt and enforce standards governing property use and maintenance. We also have a Residential Design Review Committee made up of at least 3 people elected by the village residents and property owners to serve 1-year terms. So urban planning organizations are fully established in the Woodlands, and I think that our Residential Design Review Committee and our Development Standards Committee in the Woodlands Township will be successful in preserving the urban planning for the Woodlands area. After May 2014, we do have the opportunity to become an incorporated city if we want to, and hopefully if we do ever become an incorporated city, we will have the ability to keep our positive urban planning together. However, I think right now the Woodlands urban planning will be successful, and the Woodlands urban planning will stay as it is now, and I hope you agree with me. If you disagree, you can argue that in the comments. I'd love to hear it. This is Houston Politics. We post as often as we can. Please subscribe, and also if you're interested, I have a channel called Double L Politics where I talk about national politics and social issues. I'll see you next time.